Hello once again, and welcome back to our Chem 151 video series. In this video, we'll work on a limiting reagent problem which is related to stoichiometry. This question gives us 2Na plus Cl2 yields 2NaCl as our equation. It also gives us two masses for sodium and Cl2 and asks, what are the limiting and excess reagents? Again, we'll begin by writing the mass of each thing down underneath it. So we'll have 69 grams of sodium, 71 grams of Cl2. We'll begin by dividing each reactant by its molar mass. The molar mass of sodium is 23.0 grams, and then the molar mass for chlorine we'll have to calculate. We have two chlorines in Cl2, therefore we'll have 2 times 35.5, which is the molar mass we've been given for Cl. If we take 2 times 35.5, we'll have 71.0 for our molar mass of Cl2. When we do our divisions, we'll end up with 3 moles of sodium and 1 mole of Cl2. Once we've done this, we'll now divide each of them by their coefficient so we can get the equivalence. The coefficient for sodium is 2, and 3 divided by 2 would give us 1.5 equivalents. The coefficient in front of Cl is just 1 because we've written no number, and 1 divided by 1 gives 1 equivalent for Cl2. Now that we found our equivalents, our lower number of equivalents represents the limiting reagent, and our higher number of equivalents represents the excess. This means our lower number of 1 equivalent represents that chlorine is the limiting reagent. This also means the remaining reactant, Na, must be the excess. Now that we know which one is limiting and which one is excess, we can do some more math to figure out what our theoretical yield is. To find the theoretical yield of NaCl, here's our equation to find that once again. We're going to start by taking the limiting equivalence. We multiply that by the coefficient for NaCl. We multiply that by the molar mass of NaCl. Our limiting equivalents were the 1 equivalent from Cl2. We multiply this by the coefficient for NaCl, which we see is 2. We multiply this by the molar mass of NaCl. The mass of Na is 23.0, and the mass of Cl is still 35.5. Add this together, and we get 58.5 grams per mole. We place that in the molar mass position. We will get 117 grams of NaCl. This will be our theoretical yield. You may be asked how much of the excess reagent is left. This will involve a different equation. Here what we'll do is take the excess minus the limiting equivalence. We'll multiply this by the coefficient of our excess, that was Na. We'll multiply this by the molar mass of our excess. Our excess equivalents were 1.5. From this, we subtract the limiting equivalence of 1, and we place that in a parentheses. The coefficient of our excess was 2, because 2 was the coefficient of Na, and the molar mass of our excess was 23.0, as we've written above. If we place this into a calculator, we will find that we have 23 grams of Na remaining at the end. This means at the end of this reaction, we'll have 23 grams of sodium, no chlorine left because that was the limiting reagent, and 117 grams of NaCl, that was our product. Thank you for watching. We'll see you again soon.